Hi guys, Sourdough Kathy here. Today's the 12th of April and I'm going to give you a little look-see of what's going on. Over there I'm pointing at one of my gardens, which is surrounded by snow. And I'm going to take you over here really slowly. Ignore my pug. This is my porch still covered up with tarps because I keep my pots under there. But this is my yard. Now, as you can see back there, those pots there are frozen. Now this portion has started defrosting, but it's nowhere near where it needs to be. And in here, we have probably 2 feet of snow. So, just kind of giving you a look-see of what I'm up against right now. And I need to plant up a bunch of tomatoes, so I'm going to take you into the back. But I'm going to show you what the exact temperature is right now here in Anchorage. If you can see this, I'm not sure if you can. Probably not. But it's 37 degrees. There it is. 37 degrees. So let's go on inside and we'll start potting up. Alright guys, so we're in the house now. And I've got, as you can see, a bunch of very large tomatoes. Now these tomatoes they're just the little ones. And I can't remember the name of them offhand. But they are determinate. So they don't get huge, they get a little bushy. But they do get on the fairly large size. Now there's 2 small ones here. I'm not going to worry about those, but this big guy needs to come out. And I'm going to place them into these 1-quart containers. And you say, well, why would you do that? You're only supposed to go 1 up. Because I still got 6 weeks before I can even think about putting these guys out. And as you saw at the beginning of the video, it is quite cold outside. And last year was a special year. Most of the time people here cannot grow tomatoes unless you have a hothouse or a greenhouse. So for me to be able to grow any tomatoes outside was a miracle in itself. And it takes 40 days from the time the actual flower gets its tomato on it. It takes 40 days for these to turn red. So I need to get them going. So I'm not going to worry so much about these little guys here. Even though if they have roots, I can repot them. They're not a big deal. Tomatoes are like that. You can put them in quite deep. So I'm just going to stick this little baby right down in here. Throw a little extra dirt on there. Pretty simple. No big deal. So what I'm going to do is I'll go ahead and I'll finish potting up all of these. And when I'm done, I will show you what I'm going to do with my hot peppers. Okay guys, one thing that I am going to do today, since these are all growing fine and healthy, I'm going to put some tomato and vegetable food on them. Doesn't matter what brand you use. I'm just using a granular one because you can't put a whole lot on here at this point, but it'll be enough to get them going healthy. This soil is already a Pro Mix, which is a good mix. So, and including my worm castings. So I'm just going to water that in now. And that is all you have to do with potting up. And hope that they will all make it to the 1st of June. Okay guys, what I have here are mixed peppers. These are all different kinds of peppers. There may be jalapenos, there may be red chilies, there may be Hungarian wax, I'm not sure. because you don't find out until they start blossoming. So what I do, and what should be done with peppers, now we've got a couple of layers going here already, but what I do in order to make them branch out, because you don't want just a pole going up, you want to be able to get branches, and I just take and I cut out the middle section right there. Oops, one extra leaf. That's not going to make any difference. And I'll do the same thing on all of these. I'll cut out the top. The problem is I can hardly see. I need new glasses, and with this shutdown it's hard to get to an optometrist. So I'm just going to snip out all these little things, because I will keep all of these. I found out last year that you can grow different hot peppers in the same pot, so it doesn't make any difference, and they will grow, and you will get all different sorts of, they'll grow together. Now there's others that won't, but those are the large ones, the big ones. You can't, they need one pot all by themselves. So I'm just going to finish clipping out the centers. And here's what I'm talking about when I say the center. This is the very center. Let me see, right there. This is the very center. I'm trying to make sure it's not blurry. Right there. That's it. The very center of your plant. Now if you make an accident and go a little lower or something, so long as you have quite a few layers on it, it's not going to really make that much difference. But as you can see, I'm doing pretty good here so far. And what this will do is this will just make them branch out, and you'll get a much better crop this way. Now everyone has their own way of doing things, and if you just want one skinny plant, that's, you know, up to you, but that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a nice bushy little plant. And some of these are scrawny. I may not keep all of them, but for right now, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to have to pot these up because they're drying out really fast. So that's all there is for today. What I will do though, I'm going to show you what else I have going on here. I'm going to take you down. If you just hold on a minute, don't freak out on me. I'm going to bring this back to, oops, sure, put your hand there, Kathy. Bring this back to the norm. Let's see, there we go. Okay, now I'm going to take you over to my lights. And as you can see, I hope, these not peppers, but onions are doing just fine. I've had a few problems with some not coming up, so I just replanted them. And as you can see, I have some more peppers back here. These are these are the tequila sunrises that I bought from my husband. Those are going to be hotter than what I have now. And my parsley, which I wasn't sure would even come up because the seeds go back to 2016, have done really well. So I'm really happy about that. Now I have Hungarian wax peppers this year. I don't know what's up with them. It's a brand new seed. I got, as you can see, I have one here, and I got one that just finally came up here. So I'm not sure what's going on there with those things. Okay, I'm going to take you down here. Now, my lemon cucumbers are all looking really nice here, and in the back. And then, right here, I'm going to pull this up. They need some more room anyway. This is my regular zucchini squash right there. I'm a little close. I don't mean to, yeah. Okay, and then I'm going to come down here slow, and the yellow squash this year is doing even better. Now they need to be, I'm going to transplant these guys into a quart pot, and I'm going to leave the two in because I'm just going to put in 4 plants this year, and they'll be hilled together. Not hilled, I don't hill anything. I'm just going to stick them in the soil and they're going to grow, because that's the way zucchini does. I mean, it grows like a weed. So the regular cucumbers have come up. They're still very tiny, but they're doing fine. Now, over here, my bok choy looks really nice. They really should be planted into some other pots, but they're staying nice and low. They didn't get leggy, and that's what's great. Now here I have my beets, and I'm going to use the method that Charles Dowding uses. Just stick them all in, just like they are, and let them grow. Because I did that basically last year by just making a row and throwing seeds in, and all of my beets came up just fine. Now here in the back, I think I have snapdragons. Yeah, these are snapdragons. They took a little longer to come up, but they're starting to come up now, so I'll have a few snapdragons to throw out there for flowers. I'm really liking this new batch of, what do you call it, bok choy. I bought a different brand this time. And here, my giant marigolds are coming up great. These petite marigolds are coming up fine. And then these guys are petunias. And these are from my own seeds that I took out of some store-bought petunias. These are my calendulas, my zinnias. I'm a little disappointed because some of those zinnias did not come up, but I got a couple of them. And then there's some more marigolds in the back. So we'll push those guys back under. Now, if I can get down here, please be patient. I don't try to jerk you all around. Down here, I'm going to try and pull this forward. It's hard to do with one hand. The cabbages over here are doing fine. They're staying just at a nice height. I'm going to transfer them though once the second leaves set in really good. I have butter crunch head lettuce right here in the front, and in the back I have some regular lettuce, and they all came up. Those will have to go into different things. And then I have these little funny looking mamilias. These are funny little, I don't know, they look like little faces when they grow, and they have the little flowers on them. And so from now on, I'll just keep my tomatoes down here until they outgrow this space, and then I'll have to find some place to put them all. But right now, they should have plenty of room. Well, that's it for now, folks. Not too much else is going on. I'll just be doing some potting up, I think, on some other things. And until I see you again, God bless you on this happy Easter day. And I pray that God will bless you all. I hope you'll give me a like, a check, a subscription. And I thank you, and I love all of you. Bye-bye now.